Listen to a teacher talking to her students about apples. Listen carefully. You will hear the information only once. After listening, you will answer some questions. As you listen, you may take notes. Have you ever noticed when you're eating an apple that the inside part, that's usually white, when you first bite into it starts to turn brown after a while? Why does the inside of an apple start to turn brown? Well, it's because of what apples have inside of them. Apples have a lot of iron in them. Iron is a metal and it's also a mineral that's important for our health. It's the iron in the apples that makes it turn brown. When you bite into the apple, oxygen in the air touches the iron in the apple. When this happens, the apple starts to turn brown. Some people call this rusting, just like the rust you might see on old bicycles or old metal tools. These things get rusty for the same reason. Oxygen in the air touches the iron in the metal. Now, for an apple, the skin protects the inside from touching the air. But once you take a bite and break the skin, the iron and oxygen begin to react with each other. Now, if you don't want to eat brown apples, there are some things you can do to slow down the process. After you cut the apple, you can squeeze lemon juice into it or dip it into a glass of orange juice. Some fruits, such as lemons and oranges, contain citric acid, and citric acid will slow down the browning. You can just put the sliced apple in the refrigerator. Cool temperatures also slow down the process. Number 1. What is the teacher mainly discussing? Letter A. How to cut an apple. B. The difference between iron and other minerals. C. Why apples change color. Number 2. What does the teacher say that apples have inside of them? A. Iron. B. Oxygen. C. Citric acid. Number 3. Why is the skin of the apple important? A. It keeps air inside the apple. B. It protects the inside of the apple from air. C. It holds all of the apple's iron. Number 4. What does the teacher say about old tools? A. Oxygen and iron together make them rusty. B. Citric acid makes them rusty. C. They start getting rusty on the inside first.